Now we're learning Parker's ex-fiancée, the prime suspect, could lose custody of the couple's twins. Child Services says a family court judge may reevaluate this case after hearing about Dale Smith Jr.'s behavior to reporters outside of court. A photographer says that Smith shoved him and he could be filing assault charges. Our own cameras caught this video of Smith in his red pickup truck peeling out after his court hearing. A judge gave him custody of the twins just 2 days ago. Joining me tonight, Vikki Ziegler, family law attorney, Steve Rogers, detective lieutenant, Nutley, New Jersey Police Department, and Jeffrey Feiger, criminal defense attorney. He sued producers of the Jenny Jones Show in a similar case involving a man killing someone after appearing on that program. Welcome to everyone. I want to show you this video, and this is the video, again, of Dale Smith Jr. Entering the courthouse before his hearing. There's some photographers taking pictures of him, and this is from ABC's Good Morning America, NBC's Today Show, and you'll see what happens as Smith shoves, or looks like he shoves, the cameraman. Take a look.
Mr. Smith, do you have anything to say about this?
On the way into Wednesday's emergency custody hearing, Smith shoved our photographer.
Dale Smith, whom police say is their only suspect in the disappearance of his ex-fiancée, Michelle Parker, lunged at a news photographer, knocking him to the ground. People who arrived with Smith could then be heard jeering the fallen photographer.
Wow. Vikki Ziegler, if in fact assault charges are filed by that cameraman, is it possible that the judge reevaluates custody in this case?
Absolutely. I mean, we just witnessed that aggressive behavior. This guy's got a rap sheet a mile long as it relates to domestic battery and specifically Michelle Parker in front of their children. How this judge has not taken away custody, at least on a temporary basis, it behooves me. There are so many different signs here that these children may be in harm's way. And why not protect their best interest and potentially that they may be harmed versus waiting to see, God forbid, something does happen to these children. I think it's outrageous. I think this judge is going to take a look at this, and I think that he will lose custody on a temporary basis until the criminal investigation continues, and perhaps he's arrested.
You know, I'm wondering if there's another case that may be reopened here because he was married before. That wife died. I want to show you the death notice for Dale Smith's former wife, Shannon Kathleen Collins Smith, 26, Rose Boulevard, Orlando, died Tuesday, April 10th. Of a brain injury. Mrs. Collins Smith was a personal trainer at the Orlando Regional Wellness Center, born in Springfield, Mass., moved to Central Florida in 2000. She was a Roman Catholic. Survivors, her husband, Dale Smith. Vikki Ziegler, you know, it's the day that it airs, and it's not just the day that it airs, it's within hours, because it's on at 2 o'clock. We know she's picking up her children and dropping them off, and we know she was with her ex-fiancé shortly after the airing of this program. Coincidence?
You know, wow, it must be a major coincidence. And remember, why were they on the show? About the engagement ring, the $5,000 engagement ring that was lost. You can hear them arguing on the show. They're like an addiction to each other. There was a heated connection between these two. They could not stay together. They obviously broke up and never got married. So to say that, you know, this is just, oh, well, a coincidence, it aired 2 hours later, she's gone missing and no one's seen her again, I think is a far stretch. I think there has to be some relation and some respect to the airing of the show and the dynamic between these parties. And I hope that the investigation unfolds exactly what happened to her and where she is.
Steve Rogers, Ziegler, let's get back to the twins here before we run out of time. If in fact, you know, we've got this violent history, they knew about the history in the past, and what more do they have to show in court to demonstrate that this guy has a propensity for violence and maybe isn't the best primary caretaker for children? Can you be violent to other people as long as you're nice to your kids?
Yes.
No, it's unacceptable. No, I mean, listen, if you have the propensity to be angry, to have punched or slapped your ex-fiancé in front of your children, you have the potential propensity to harm the children. This is about protecting young children that don't have voices. They're too young to voice concern. You know what do you have to come in with bruised children, for parenting to be taken away, at least temporarily. He has been named as a prime suspect. Not to my knowledge, there have been no other people named at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
He's
Vikki,
the last person to have seen him.
We're out of time.
Yes.
Vikki Ziegler,
You
thanks so
can't
much.
take
Steve
children.
Rogers, Jeffrey Feiger, we appreciate it. Great to see you, pal. Prime News.